best friend, I'm tryna fucking with you. First met the bitch, they said it real sister.
It's K and G. It's K and G. You already know. You already know. Alright, so we got a special guest in the building. Go Gabby. It's your birthday. Go Gabby. It's your birthday. Hey. Let me see the shoulders. I'm sorry. Alright, we goofy if y'all ain't know. Alright, so that's our sister. As y'all can see. Oh, thumbnail. K and double G. I guess. Alright. She's a little lame-o if y'all can't tell. Right.
Yes, I'm very quiet, reserved to myself. I'm not like these two goofballs.
Cause she older, she ain't gotta be like us, period.
It's alright.
Her alter ego is Yvonne, and if you know, you know. Yikes. Heavy on the yikes. Alright, so. They never gave. Never gave.
So, on with the video.
Alright, so today, we're gonna talk about niggas. Say it, Gabby. Hey.
Y'all are so extra.
So yeah. Alright. Anyway, so the first thing we're gonna talk about is the things we don't like from a nigga. And then the things we do like from a nigga. We might even scoop your little YouTube joint. Whoa. Alright, so what I don't like in a nigga. I do not like when they make it seem like when you first start talking to them and they make it seem like there's something that they're not. Meaning that they portray to be something that they're not. Like they say, I'm a real nice caring guy and all this other stuff. But then once you further on along with them and you're like, oh, listen, babe, like I'm not feeling well. Like there's a lot of things on my mind. They're like, oh, well, that's your issue. Like, no, that's not it. So don't you like the guy?
I don't like liars.
Why don't you like liars?
It does something to my soul. It's like, because to me, there's no purpose to lie. So, why do it?
Right. Well, for me, I hate an inconsistent nigga. Like, how you start doing something and then you just stop and then everything fall off because of that. And then you get upset when I bring it up to you. Like, nah, just be consistent. We could vibe. Like, that's what I said. Right. That's it. That's all. Alright, so what I do like in a guy is I like you to be genuine. Like, what did I say before? Girl.
Why would you say that?
Anywho, I like you to be genuine. I like you to be real from the start. I like you to be 100% you. I like you to give your all. I give my all, you give your all. Good, we Gucci. Good.
So mine would be trustworthy. Mine would be trustworthy because I said I don't like liars, so obviously I need to trust you in order to do things or be able to let you do things without me having to worry. And I'm sorry, if I'm going to be in a relationship, I feel like you should be my safe haven. I shouldn't have to worry about what you're doing. Mm-hmm. So that should be my peaceful area. So
I feel it.
If I'm not peaceful with it, there's no need for it to be there. So
you gotta get your door jack. And never come back no more. Alright, for me, what I like in a nigga is I like somebody who was like, damn, I had it before we started. Gabby was talking. Shit.
How you gonna blame that on me?
Hold on, y'all. Got it.
I mean, what I like in a nigga is I like when a nigga respect my boundaries. Like I could tell him something that I'm not the type of person to do, or like something I don't like, and instead of them judging me about it or like being disrespectful or going against my boundaries, somebody who takes it and understands, and then like we work it out and stuff like that.
Right.
So
being very understanding about whatever it is that I don't feel comfortable with or I don't like, and vice versa. Like I said, you do it for me, I'm gonna do it for you. If you don't like something, I'm not gonna do it. That's just simple.
right.
At the end of the day, when it comes to a relationship, you have to
both agree.
right. You
Or
have
disagree
to.
with them.
Yeah,
It's always 50-50.
yeah, be on the same page. Exactly. Like some things a partner may not like. Suck it up.
Understand.
Yeah. Not always saying that it's always the male that has to be understanding too, because some females, they be asking for stuff that I feel as if a nigga don't gotta do, and understanding that the nigga don't have to do it, instead of trying to leave them and cheat on them and stuff like that.
saying nigga?
Cause that's the topic.
That's the topic.
I mean, yeah, but you can't say yeah.
Okay, say that.
Because
Alright.
niggas is like, you know, one category. So, say
Guys,
God.
what we
Okay.
don't.
So guys, like a guy don't have to do everything for you. So when y'all come to understand that, it's not always he being selfish, just that and third. Sometimes the stuff you ask for, he might not be able to like get and stuff like that. So it's not always all about guys doing things for women and stuff. It should be the same way girls doing stuff for guys.
Right. All right. Another thing I don't like about guys, I don't like when, to piggyback off that other topic, I don't like when they are like, what's the word? Like they,
So persistent?
yeah, they're very persistent on doing something after you already said that you're uncomfortable with it. When you said it from the jump, like, hey, I'm not with that. And they like, oh, come on, baby, please, I thought you, and they do this. They don't even, I thought you loved me. You're supposed to be my girl. You're supposed to do everything I asked you for. No, that's not cool. That's not cute. And vice versa for a girl. If a girl's like, come on, babe, let's do it. Let's do it. He's like, but I already told you I feel comfortable. Just stop asking. Like, don't be so on it, because it's not cute. And I'm just walk away and like, that's it.
Oh, I got a question. How do y'all feel on this thing that, I don't know if y'all be hearing it too, but they be like private relationships are better than like any other relationships. How do y'all feel on that?
I feel like it's fine personally, because I don't feel like I need to have everybody in my business in the first place. Like, that's whatever happens between us. There's like nobody else in the relationship, so it's just us two. So the people in the relationship should know what's going on, not everybody else around.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying you don't have, like, you can't ask for advice or whatever to like your friends, people who you can trust with the information and are genuinely careful of you or whatever, or the person, and they're giving good, sound advice.
Judgment.
Not judgment, just advice. Like, if I'm coming to you, I don't need you to judge me. I just need your advice on something. I'm not, don't judge me. I just came to ask you a question, give me the answer, and that's it.
Right. Well, I agree with Gabby, but what I took it as whenever Kate asked the question was privately, like,
You
on a hush hush, like, you don't want nobody to know that y'all together.
Wait, was that what you were talking about? My
answer? I
answer?
also want Gabby.
Oh, well, okay.
No, you can still agree.
I agree, but like, also, I agree with Gabby, but what I mean, like, I don't want everybody in our business. Like, no, that's not cool, but I don't want to be kept on, like, a secret, right? I'm not saying you gotta post me and all this other stuff, but make it known that you have somebody. You don't have to tell them who. Just make it known that you have somebody and respect that you have somebody. She raised her hand.
No, it was it was lit.
It was a thing. Okay.
So for me, how I feel about the whole topic I brought up. I realize if, like what they both said, it's a certain degree of private where you go. Like, when I say private, I'm not talking, oh, nobody know we together, or you lying to other people saying we not together because we're private. But then, it's at the same time, I don't want people all in my business about what we doing privately. Like, everybody gonna know, oh, we hug, we smooch, whatever. But what we do in closed doors, ain't nobody should know besides them four walls. And like, arguments count too. Like, not every time we argue, we gotta go to social media about it. Not every time we gotta argue, we gotta always go to a friend about it. Sometimes it's better when we talk it out amongst each other. Sorry, y'all.
Disrespectful.
Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. Sometimes you need to talk it out amongst each other, because sometimes when you bring other outside people into your relationship, it can really ruin your relationship.
Exactly.
I'm just being honest, because it happened to me before.
It happened to me as well, but I cut it out. Like, I realized what I was doing. Also, realizing when you're wrong. And not being scared to admit when you're wrong. Gabby,
saying that? I'm sorry.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
I'm
gonna leave that alone.
I'm stubborn when it comes to family wise, because sometimes I feel like
I said to you
something else. But anyhow, when it comes to in a relationship, and anybody who's ever been in a relationship knows that I'll be like, you know what, you're right, I was wrong. It may not happen in the moment, in the heat of the argument or whatever, or the disagreement, but once I'm like, I'm sorry, I was wrong. That's it. And it shouldn't be like, nah, da, 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 da. I already admit I was wrong, so just
like, sometimes you gotta
situation.
put your pride aside to see where you're actually wrong. Because some people, they so prideful that even when they know they wrong, they still find a way to try to blame it on the other person. And when you got too much pride, I just want you to know, if you like, you're that kind of person and mad prideful, sometimes you know you're pushing the other person away with your pride.
And also, I don't like people who think they know everything.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you shady.
I'm not.
I think I know a lot. What should I say is that when I have my mindset on something, I have my mindset on it. Now, I try to understand both sides, but sometimes I'm like, no, like, you're wrong. But that's just my personal opinion. But what I'm saying is, like, don't sit there and try to tell me about me, because I know me. Only I know me. You could be around me 25,000 years and still not know me, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to show all of me, because 9 times out of 10, it's something hidden inside. Like, how do I explain it? Like,
You don't give everything unless you're really comfortable.
Yeah, like, I don't share everything with anybody, because you know why? When you do that, you're empty on the inside. And that's when everybody could take things that you told them or that you showed them and throw it in your face. No.
Alright, so based off all of this, can y'all name one, like, flaw y'all have when y'all in relationships?
In my relationship, my flaw was always assuming. I assume a lot. But I also ask questions. I assume, but I also ask questions. So if I ask you a question, I just want you to be honest with me. Because if I ask you a question, you answer it, all right, I'm gonna think you're telling the truth. Why? Because I want you to be honest with me. Just like I'm gonna be honest with you. But I also assume a lot. And sometimes I act on my assumptions, which I shouldn't.
For me, I feel like one of my flaws would be not speaking up enough. Cause like I could know something or feel a type of way about something, and instead of speaking up, I hold it in, which make me feel like I don't want to be in the relationship no more because the things I'm holding in is like keep coming up to me, but I'm not saying nothing about it. So it just keep coming up and it keep making me find reasons of why I don't want to be in a relationship. What about you?
Well, it's kind of like the same thing, like Caitlin said. It's like me, I don't really express myself as much as I should. Like, especially like if my boyfriend asks me a question, I just like, I'm fine. Like, I just like brush it off. Like, I'll deal it myself. Yeah. And that's why I said earlier, like, you should be able to share with your partner anything that's going on that you feel inside and, you know, feel comfortable to talk to them about any type of topic that you basically have or any type of situation or problem or whatever. But, yeah.
I have another thing. I'm too forgiving. I'm really too forgiving. Like when I say I'm really forgiving, like I'm too forgiving and it's bad. But it's because once I really like somebody, I feel sometimes like, well, not that you can't do no wrong, but like I will try my best to overlook it, which is not good because at the end of the day, I'm gonna be the one hurting. Because clearly you fine, because you did what you did already. So you fine, you happy, and also because I'm forgiving you, so you definitely happy. You good, G. So when I forgive you and keep forgiving you, it gives you the opportunity and space to keep messing up. Because you like, nah, she won't forgive me anyway. That's my fault.
I think another one for me would be overthinking because of my past. Like, not because of something you did, something that happened to me before. If I feel like I'm hinting that's what you're doing again, I will overthink and then just automatically feel like, nah, you're not the one. Like, that's just me. But I've been working on that lately, so I feel like the first one I brought up was more towards now than forever, but we're speaking in general. So.
Something I'm glad I have in a relationship, like a quality I have to the relationship, is knowing that I know that person could come to me about anything in the world and not feel judged, because they know that I will try and give my best advice. I don't know everything, but on my side, I will try and give the best advice. And if I don't know, I'm gonna tell you, listen, I don't know, but here's such and such you could also look into, like give other outlets. But I know that they could come to me and not feel judged or feel weird about something. Like, I like that about myself.
One thing I like about myself is I try to work things out with you. But after you mess me over after a certain amount of times, it could be like the second time you mess me over. And I'll really be like, because you messed me up once, now second, I'm going to really be done with you. Like, really be done. Gabby?
What about you?
I don't know. I was over here thinking. I like a lot about myself.
Cocky.
Conceited. Reason.
Let me see. One
is for the way you look.
No, it's L. First of all.
It's you just said one. That's for the way you look. I just picked that.
L is for the way you look at me. O is for the way, I don't know.
The only one I see. V
okay, yeah,
is very extraordinary. E is
what?
That was E. Extraordinary. B has to start with a B, honey.
Oh,
Guys,
very
what I like about myself is, like, I know, like, even if, like, I see you struggling, like, I'm willing to help you. As long as you are working towards yourself, and I'm not doing all the work by myself, that, like, I'm willing to lend that helping hand. But you have to show that you want it for yourself.
period.
Anybody got time to be? Everybody got their own stuff they need to handle, so I don't need your extra stress.
Okay. Another question.
What is questions?
I think the video's actually over time though. 20 minutes.
20 minutes? Come on now.
Oh. Alright. So maybe we'll do a part 2. Because I have another question.
Like this, subscribe, comment, and boxers. Let us know if y'all want part 2 to this or not.
Right.
But later, guys.
Goodbye.
Follow me, hoes, you rusty hoes.